Hello students. So today we are going to focus on objective type questions in model papers. So we're gonna start with model paper 1 part B section. So part B section deals with all 1 mark questions which are objective type with 4 options. So let us start with our first question. The focal length of a symmetrical converging lens is equal to the radius of curvature. Then the refractive index is, yes, the focal length of the symmetrical converging lens means both lenses are in the same shape on either side. So they are symmetrical. Symmetrical in design means they have same focal length. If the focal length of both the lenses are same and the radius of curvature is also same, then the refractive index will be 1.5. The condition is they have to be symmetrical in shape, their focal length and their radius of curvature. If both are same of the lenses, then their refractive index is 1.5. Let us go to the next question. After whitewashing of house, walls will appear to be brighter after 1 or 2 days. The white substance formed on the wall is, yes, you might have heard about this calcium carbonate. Chunna, we also say that. So this whitewashing is a chemical made of calcium carbonate. So the chemical formula is CaCO3. Yes. So our third question is, when a honeybee stings and injected ethanoic acid, what is used to get relief? So the options are calcium hydroxide, lemon water, common salt and soda water. So the correct answer is calcium hydroxide because ethanoic acid is acid in its nature. So when we add a base, which is calcium hydroxide is a base. So acid plus base, the reaction is neutralized. So whenever the bee stings, when ethanoic acid is entered in our body, we add calcium hydroxide to neutralize the acid. Okay, so let us go to the fourth question, which is, if D is the power lens is used for the correction of the eye defect, then the lens used is. So what type of lens is used for eye defect which has D power? The answer is concave lens. Yes, we use concave lens to correct the power of the eye defect, right? Now coming to the sixth question. An object is placed in front of the concave mirror. Then the object distance, image distance and magnification as per the sign convention, that is minus of object distance, positive of image distance and positive of magnification for the following one diagram is. So you have to identify according to the statement which is the diagram which matches the statement. If you read the statement, here he is saying a concave mirror, right? And it is placed at a distance of where object distance is negative and image and magnification is positive. So definitely it has to be, the object has to be between pole and focus. So you can see the C option. Here the object is between pole and focus, that is why the image is magnified and it is a virtual image. So option C is the correct answer. Now let us moving on to the next question, which is number of orbitals present in a subshell if n value is 4. Yes, n value is 4 means the subshell which is n is equal to 4, then definitely the orbitals will be 16. Right, so each shell with 4 orbitals, then 4 into 4, it is 16 is the answer. Correct diagram for the following is, you need to observe all the A, B, C and D diagrams to find out which is the correct one. If you see in the A diagram, center of curvature is before focus. So the A option is wrong. If you see the B option, focus is on the mirror. On the mirror, so focus will never be on the mirror, pole will be on the mirror. So option B is also wrong. Coming to option C, center of curvature is on the mirror. That is also wrong. If you see the option D, pole is on the mirror and in front of the mirror, focus and center of curvature is there. So this is the correct option. D is the correct option. Correct diagram from the following. If you see the correct diagram here, see, pole from when the light ray is incidented on the mirror, then their reflection is not shown. So option A is not correct. But if you see in option B, the ray is passing through center of curvature, and when it is incidented on the mirror, then the converging rays which is fallen on the mirror is becoming parallel to the principal axis. So in all the four options, only option B, where the converging ray when falls on the mirror, then it is becoming parallel to the principal axis. So option B is the correct answer. Now coming to the image formed when we read the paper by using magnifying glass is, yes, it is a virtual image because the image is formed in the glass and it is not formed on the screen. So that is why the image formed is a virtual image. Virtual image is the correct answer. So here we complete our model paper 1 objective type, which is on part B. Thank you so much. Hello students. So we will start with model paper 2 part B. So here are the questions of part B. Eye lens form a dash image on retina. The options are real and inverted, real and erect, virtual inverted, virtual erect. Of course, a real image is formed on retina but inverted. So the option is A. Which one of the following metals reacts with both with acid and base and release hydrogen gas? So the options are Na, sodium, iron, copper and zinc. So zinc is the metal which reacts with both acid and base and releases a gas H2, which is hydrogen gas. So option D is the correct answer. Third question, which one of the following is correct match pair? So here are the options. Here, ammeter, tap key, voltmeter. On the other side, connected parallel in the circuit, connected series in the circuit, used to attach and detach the circuit. So here, ammeter is always connected in series and voltmeter is always connected in parallel to the circuit. So first, ammeter is C, one is C, and the tap key is, you can see ammeter is connected in series 1B, then tap key is used to detach the circuit, and voltmeter is connected parallel in the circuit. So option B is the correct option. Coming to the fourth question, limestone is an ore of sodium, calcium, magnesium and aluminium. So limestone has calcium carbonate, so it is an ore of calcium. Coming to the fifth question, the most electronegative element is cesium, helium, fluorine and lithium. So the option is C. Fluorine is the most electronegative element. Coming to the sixth question, which color light is produced by sodium vapors in street light? Yes, green gives to copper, blue is for some other element, but sodium produces yellow color light when sodium vapors are released. So the option is C. Seventh question, L value of d orbital is. What is the L value of d orbital? So d orbital is the third subshell. So the L value will be, if n is equal to 3, then L will be n minus 1, which is 3 minus 1, 2. So the option is B2. Froth flotation process is used to concentrate impurities of the ore is A. Sulfide, B. Oxide, C. Chloride and hydride. Froth flotation is always used to remove the impurity which is sulfide impurity. So the option is A. Ninth question, power of lens is 4D. Then the focal length of the lens will be, see, if the if the power of the length is 4d, then it is 100 divided by 4. So 100 divided by 4 is nothing but 25. So the answer is C, 25 centimeter. Which one of the following is given to a person who suffers from acidity to get relief from it? So acidity is caused by acid, so definitely we will give something which is base. Baking soda is base among these options, so option B is the right answer. So here we complete all the 10 questions of part B from the model question paper 2. Thank you so much. Hello students. So today we will complete model paper 3 part B objective type questions. So let us go to part B. So here is the first question. A biconvex lens converges the parallel rays on the principal axis to 10 centimeter. Then the focal length is. So here you can see it is a biconvex lens that converges the parallel rays on the principal axis at 10 centimeter. Then the focal length is, of course, where the point all the rays converges, that is only the focal point. So 10 centimeter is the answer. So where the rays are converging on the principal axis, that itself is the focal length. So the answer is B, 10 centimeter. Second question, which part of the human eye controls the entering the light rays into the eye? So light rays are controlled by iris, which is around the pupil. Iris is the part which controls the aperture of pupil in the eye for closing and opening. Right. So iris is the right answer. 3. Which of the following is used to purify the drinking water? So you might have heard of using bleaching powder in the water to disinfectant it, like to kill the microorganisms which are harmful in the water. We use bleaching powder as a disinfectant to purify the water. So the option is D, bleaching powder. So coming to the next option. Which of the following shall have maximum 32 electrons? Nitrogen, M, L and K. So here the N shell. Which of the following means the N shell? See, K, L, M, N. So N is the last shell which has maximum 32 electrons. So N is the right answer. Fifth question. If the gas liberated in an experiment allows the burning splinter to continue burning more brightly in its presence, the gas is. Yes, you know it from the 8th standard that for combustion, oxygen is very much important. To burn the splinter brightly, we need oxygen. So the right answer is A, oxygen. Coming to the 6th question, the chemical is used in fire extinguishers. To suppress the fire, the chemical which we use is sodium bicarbonate. We have studied in the 3rd chapter of this physics, which says that sodium bicarbonate is used in fire extinguishers. So moving on to our 7th question. Which of the following in a balanced equation? So you need to see which is a balanced equation. Option A, if you see, Mg plus O2 gives rise to MgO. O2 is not there, so A option is not correct. C plus O2 gives rise to CO. It should be CO2, so the option B is also not correct. H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2HO, but here it is H2O. The option is wrong. So coming to the 4th option, calcium carbonate. CaCO3 gives rise to CaO plus CO2. So option D is the right answer. Coming to the next question, 8th question. 11, 12, 13 and 14 are the atomic numbers of the elements sodium, magnesium, aluminium and silicon respectively. Which element has more atomic radius? See, if you see the elements which are on the left side of the atomic table, of the periodic table, they are having atomic radius more rather than the elements which are on the right side of the periodic table. So all the metals which are on the left side of the periodic table has a bigger atomic radius. So among this, sodium belongs to the first group. So the atomic radius of sodium is bigger than the other atomic radius of the other elements. Coming to ninth question, antacids are used to neutralize. Yes, antacid is something which is base, and base is used to neutralize the reaction along with acid. So when acid and base reacts together, the reaction gets neutralized. So the option D is the correct answer. 10th question, if you see the circuit diagram, first it is in parallel, then it is going in series. If you see option I is equals to I1 plus I2, option 2 is V is equals to V1 plus V2, and option third is R is equals to R1 plus R2. So which is the correct answer? Means here it is I is equals to I1 plus I2. So two currents we need to add, because in parallel voltage is constant and current is in two values. So that is why I is equals to I1 plus I2. Here is A is the correct option. So here we complete our third model paper's objective type questions. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome students. Today we are going to start with model paper 4 part B, objective type questions. So let us start with our first question, which is solutions of copper sulfate, iron sulfate and sodium sulfate are marked as X, Y and Z respectively. Few pieces of aluminium are added to each solution, in which solution's change will be observed. So options are X and Y, option B is Y and Z, option C is X and Z, and option D is X, Y and Z. If you see, aluminium reacts with copper sulfate and iron sulfate, but aluminium doesn't react with sodium sulfate. So that is why the option A, X and Y is the right answer. Second question, on adding of 2 ml sulfuric acid to 10 ml of water, which of the following observation is true? A transparent solution is formed. A white precipitate is formed immediately. 2 separate layers are formed. A colorless and odorless gas is evolved. So when we add 2 ml of sulfuric acid to water, a transparent solution is formed. So A is the correct answer. Which of the following helps to convert an atom to ion? The options are A, nuclear charge, B, mass number, C, number of neutrons, and D, number of electrons. Yes, to convert an atom to an ion, we need number of electrons. So the option D is the right answer. Fourth question. According to the Aufbau principle, electron enter first into which of the following orbital? 4s, 4p, 3d, and 4f. So if you see, in SPDF, S is the smallest subshell. So according to the Aufbau principle, the electrons first enters into the small subshell. So the right answer is 4s, option A. Coming to the next question. Fifth question. A mirror always forms an erected, diminished and virtual image for an object placed at different positions. The observations noted by students are as follows. It is a concave mirror. Magnification of that image is always less than 1. The mirror can be used as a rear view mirror. The correct observations are, so if you can see the correct observation, first observation was 1 and 2, option A. Second observation is 2 and 3. Third is 1 and 3, and 4 is 1, 2, 3. So here magnification of the image is always less than 1, and it is a reduced, diminished image, as it is mentioned in the question itself. It is a diminished image, so second option is the right answer. So option B, it is a rear view mirror. Coming down to the next question, which is sixth question. The balanced chemical equation of AgCl under sunlight, Ag plus Cl2 is, you need to balance the equation. If you see here, option D, you need to add 2 AgCl, which gives rise to 2 Ag plus Cl2. So that option D is the correct answer. Coming to the seventh question, which parts of eye controls the intensity of light while entering into the eye? We have previously discussed this. The option is A, iris and pupil, because iris controls the aperture of pupil. So A is the correct answer. It was previously asked in our previous model paper also, this question. So coming to the eighth question, principal quantum number 3 refers to, yes, KLMN. So M stands for the third quantum number. So if you see the option M, that is A, main shell, is the correct answer. Coming to the ninth question, which principal rule states that two electrons of the same atom can't have all four same quantum numbers? Pauli's exclusion principle states that two electrons of same atom can't have all four same quantum number. So option A is the correct answer. Next, the equivalent resistance due to series connection of 10 ohm and 10 ohm resistor is. So in series, definitely the resistance is by adding up the resistance. So R1 plus R2, 10 plus 10, 20 ohm is the right answer. So here we complete our model paper. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome students. Model paper 5, part B, objective type questions. So here is our first question. Electronic configuration of noble gas among the following. So this is like Hund's rule. You need to identify the electronic configuration of a noble gas. If you see here in the first option, you can see here it is one pair is empty. So this cannot be a noble gas. Here this shell is empty, and here this two shells are empty. But if you see, all are completely filled, because noble gas, all the shells and subshells are completely filled with electrons. So option C is the right answer. Second question. Which one of the following belongs to the group of atomic weights of Dobiner-Trade law? Dobiner-Trade law states that first element and third element, their sum of their atomic weights will be equal to the arithmetic mean of the second element. So if you add here 120 plus 40, it is 160 divided by 280. This is not right. So if you come to the D option, 40 plus 137, it is 177. 177 divided by 2, it is 87.5. The option is D. Coming to, where should we keep the object to get a large virtual image with concave mirror? Yes, of course, we need to keep the object between pole and focus. The option D, between focus and pole. If we place the object, then the concave mirror produces a large virtual image. Going to the next question, which is the fourth question. The balanced chemical equation among the following is, if you observe B option, 2NaOH plus Zn gives rise to Na2ZnO2 plus H2. So 2 atoms of sodium, 1 atom of zinc, and 2 atoms of oxygen, and 2 atoms of hydrogen. So option B is properly balanced with all the number of atomic weight. Right? So option B is the correct answer. Which A1 is used to always get diminished and virtual image from the given below? So if you want to get a diminished and virtual image, we need to go for a concave lens. Concave lens always produces diminished and virtual images. Sixth question. Which one is an acid in the given below? You can see this is glucose and this is alcohol. CHO stands for alcohol. This stands for hydroxide, OH. And this also hydroxide, OH. OH are base and CHO are alcohols. Only COOH is standing for organic acid. So option C is an acid in these set of options. So option C is the correct answer. Seventh question. Compound used for preparation of baking powder is Na2CO3 sodium carbonate, B option sodium hydrocarbonate, C option sodium hydroxide, D option sodium chloride. So sodium hydrocarbonate is used in preparation of baking powder. So B is the correct answer. Eighth question. The far point of a myopia eye is 1.5 meter. To correct this defect of the eye, the power of lens is. So here, if you see, because it is myopia, the value will be negative, right? And the far point is 1.5, so that is why it is 0.66D, right? And negative value, not positive value, because myopia is for nearsightedness. So in this, the value will be negative, and 0.66 minus 0.66D is the correct answer, option B. Ninth question. The resultant resistance of two resistances, 10 ohms and 15 ohms connected in series. As I told you in the previous also, if connected in series, then you need to add the values. 10 plus 15, that is 25 ohms is the correct answer. Mendeleev's Eka aluminium is. So Mendeleev gave some predictions of elements which might be discovered in future. So he named them with Eka. So Eka aluminium was now which is actually known as gallium. The option is B. So here we complete model paper 5. Thank you so much. Hello students, welcome. Today we are going to start with model paper 1 from biological science. We will start with part B, the objective type questions. So let us start with the first question. The scientist who discovered photolysis reaction, A. Hill, B. Engelmann, C. Van Niel, and D. Ebbinghaus. So the answer is A. Hill. Second question. The muscular flap which directs the food while you eat to flow into the digestive system and not into the respiratory system. So this flap protects the respiratory system so that the food doesn't enter the windpipe. So actually epiglottis does the work. So here option C is the right answer. In osmosis, the following process occur. A flow of solvent from low concentration to high concentration. Yes, this is the right answer. A is the correct option. The flow of solvent from low concentration to high concentration is the right answer. Is the true process of osmosis. Coming to the fourth question. Parts of renal tube. So renal tube has first option which we'll see, A. PCT, DCT, Bowman's capsule, B. Bowman's capsule, loop of Henle, C. Glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, and D. PCT, DCT, and loop of Henle. Yes, in renal tube, glomerulus is not included, but PCT, DCT, and loop of Henle is there. So the option D is the right answer. Fifth question. Phytohormone which promotes aging of leaves. Which is this hormone? Options are ethylene, B. abscisic acid, C. auxins, and D. gibberellins. So the option B, abscisic acid, is the correct answer. C. Sixth one. Contraceptive methods for males. Vasectomy, tubectomy, copper T, and loop. See, tubectomy, copper T, and loop are the options for females. So vasectomy is the option for male. A is the right answer. Seventh question. The part of the brain concerned with thinking, memory, and perception. The options are cerebrum, diencephalon, midbrain, and cerebellum. So the option A is cerebrum is the right answer, which the brain responsible for thinking, memory, and perceptions. Eighth question. An example for nastic movement. A. Growth of plant towards sunlight, growth of roots towards water, flooding of leaves in mimosa plant on touch, folding, right? And B, growth of the pollen tube towards ovule. See, this nastic movement is for protection. This is only found in mimosa plant, where to protect itself from any harm, the folding of leaves takes place. In touch me not plant. So the option C is the right answer. Ninth question, identify the indicate part X in the diagram. So this is a mitochondria and the indicated diagram is matrix. So the option B is the right answer. 10th, identify the below picture. So this is a picture of sensory neuron cell. So the sensory neuron cell A is the correct option. So here we complete the model paper 1 of biological science. Thank you so much. Hello students, welcome. Model paper 2 biological science. So we will start with our part B objective type questions. So let us see which is the first question. This first question is chlorophyll, magnesium, hemoglobin. So option is B, iron. Second question, arrange the relevant order of the stages of a cell. S phase 1, G1, M phase, G2 phase. If you see, the stages are 2, 1, 4, 3, which is G1 phase, then S1 phase, then it comes with G2 phase, and the last is metaphase, which is 3. So 2, 1, 4, 3, option A is the correct answer. Third question, choose the correct statement. Arteries carry blood from body to parts to heart. Walls are thick in veins. Blood pressure is more in arteries. Valves are present in arteries. So the correct statement is blood pressure is more in arteries than veins. So option C is the correct answer. Coming to the fourth question, for testing starch in the leaf instead of iodine, we can use betadine. Yes, betadine, you can find it in many medical stores. Betadine has iodine, so this is helpful in finding the starch. Option A is the correct answer. Coming to the fifth question. Traveling of pollen tube towards ovum represents A, chemotropism, B, phototropism, C, geotropism, and D, thigmotropism. The fertilization is one of the chemotropism. So option A is the correct answer. 6. Delay in healing of wounds, fractures of bones are due to the deficiency of absorbic acid. So option D is the correct answer. So if the wounds are not healing, bones are not getting repaired, then there is a deficiency of absorbic acid. Seventh question, the type of vegetative propagation is layering, cutting, stolon, and worms. You can see option A, layering, is the right answer for vegetative propagation. Option A. Now coming to the eighth question, in the TS of a blood cells, the thick muscle layer is seen in pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, aorta, and vena. Yes, artery, pulmonary artery is the right answer. Ninth question. The chemical used in the experiment to prove the carbon dioxide is essential for photosynthesis is diazine solution, crystal violet, safranin, and potassium hydroxide. Yes, KOH, potassium hydroxide, in Moll's half leaf, we use it to prove that carbon dioxide is essential in photosynthesis. The option D is the right answer. 10th question, identify the diagram. Stomata, root, lenticels, and tendrils. So these are lenticels. C is the right answer. So here we complete model 2 objective type part B questions. Thank you so much. Hello students. Today we are going to start with model paper 3 part B. First question. Hormone released by pancreas, insulin, is the right answer. Choose the correct statement about photosynthesis. Light A, option light energy is converted into heat energy. B, light energy is converted to chemical energy. C, light energy is converted to electrical energy. D, heat energy is converted to chemical energy. The correct answer is light energy is converted to chemical energy. Third, identify the correct pair, right? So George Johann Mendel. B, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. C, Charles Darwin, and D, Auguste Weismann. So George Mendel proposed the natural selection. If you see, Fourth question. Arrange the following flow chart in correct order. Bronchioles, bronchus, alveolus, trachea and blood. The correct option is 42135. Trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, alveolus and blood. Fifth question. Identify the sequence of different stages in respiration. The correct answer is breathing, lungs, blood and cellular respiration. Sixth question. Identify the wrong sentence. Taking a protein-rich diet will result in more formation of uric acid in urine. No, this is the wrong answer. So this is option A is the answer for sixth question. Seventh question. E vitamin also called as tocopherol. So the option is D, tocopherol. Eighth question. Identify the correct pair. Pulmonary vein, pulmonary artery and coronary vessels, tricuspid valve. So here pulmonary vein is oxygenated blood, pulmonary artery is deoxygenated blood, coronary vessels is between right atrium and right ventricle, last tricuspid valve is supply blood to heart. So the option D is the option A is the right answer. Coming to ninth, observe and identify the system present in below figure. So if you see the figure, this is lymphatic system, which is parallel with the blood circulatory system. The answer is lymphatic system, option C. 10th question, the experiment is conducted to prove. This experiment is conducted to prove the transpiration. That is option D. So here we complete model paper 3. Thank you so much. Hello students, model paper 4 part B. First question, the excretory organ in phylum Platyhelminthes is nephridia, option A. Second question, the photohormone that promotes the cell division is cytokinins, option D. Which of the following is not a correct pair? Bile, liver, trypsin, pancreas, pepsin, small intestine and ptyalin, salivary glands. So option C, pepsin, small intestine is the not correct pair in these options. Fourth question, choose the correct statement. Lumen of the artery is high. Pressure in the artery is high. Thickness of the veins is high. Valves are present in the arteries. So B is the correct answer. Pressure in the artery is high. Fifth question, the chemical used to remove the chlorophyll from the leaf in the experiment is A, methylated spirit, B, KOH, potassium hydroxide solution, C, iodine solution and D, acetic acid. Correct answer is methylated spirit. Sixth question, in Mendel monohybrid cross, the phenotypic ratio in F2 generation is 3:1. Phenotypic is 3:1. So the option is C. Seventh question, the figure shows the homologous organs, analogous organs, fossils and vestigial organs. So this shows homologous organs where the structure is same but the functions are different. Those are called as homologous organs. Option A. Coming to eighth question, the plant shown in figure, potato, Valenaceae, strawberry and bryophyllum. Here the answer is bryophyllum. Ninth question, incorrect pair in the following. Platyhelminthes, flame cells, Arthropoda, Malpighian tubules, Mollusca, Metanaphridia and D, Protozoa, water vascular system. So the incorrect pair is Protozoa, water vascular system, option D. 10th question, find the missing product in the equation. So the missing product in the equation is H2O. So B is the correct option. So here we complete model paper 4 part B. Thank you so much. Hello students. Today we will complete model paper 5 part B. So let us go to the first question. The wings of a bat and the wings of a bird are an example of A, analogous organs, B, vestigial organs, C, hind limbs and D, homologous organs. So the wings of the bat and the wings of a bird are an example of, these are example of A, analogous organs. Coming to the question D, the energy currency of the cell is C, ATP. The right answer is C, ATP. Third question, identify the mismatched pair. WBC, oxygen transportation. RBC, microscopic policeman. And option 3, platelets, blood coagulation. So 1 and 3, B is 2 and 3, C is 3 only, and D is 1 and 2. So the mismatched pair is WBC and RBC, 1 and 2. So the option correct is D. Find the missing part in the diagram. The missing part in the diagram of a neuron cell is B, nucleus. Fifth question, which of the following is an incorrect statement? Gene is a segment of DNA, gene is a segment of endoplasmic reticulum, gene is a segment of acetic acid, gene is a segment of Golgi complex. So the correct statement is gene is a segment of DNA. Sixth question, the following are the functions of tests during puberty. Secretion of progesterone, secretion of testosterone, development of chorion, formation of sperms. The following function of test of during puberty is secretion of testosterone. Now here the correct option is B, 2 and 4. Second is secretion of testosterone and 4 is formation of sperms. These are not the functions during the these are the functions of testes during the puberty. Coming to the seventh question, spore formation in the common method of asexual reproduction. So it is option D, fern. Eighth, the sex of a female child is determined by X chromosome in the sperm, because Y chromosomes will determine the male child. So female child is determined by X chromosome. Coming to the ninth question, name the structures found in a bean seed shown in the figure. So here we can see it is a plumule and radicle. So the option D is the right answer. 10th, identify the stage of the cell division. So in the cell division, this is anaphase, where chromosomes are getting paired to the north and south pole in the cell. So this phase is anaphase. So here we complete model paper 5, part B. Thank you so much.